Hello, everyone. This is Karen Cornell, your Creative Memories Advisor, and I'm coming on tonight for a mulligan. So last night I recorded the Sizzlin' Summer Challenge, Week 8 challenge, and it was a hot mess. I'm so sorry, but I can only blame it on lack of sleep and because it was 13 days of sickness in my house. Either one of my kids was sick or myself was sick, and I just didn't see my mistake and what I did, and I have to say that rewatching the video, I got huge belly laughs at myself. And you know what? It was such good medicine for me because when your child's sick and you don't have an answer, it's just laughter is the best medicine. I really believe it. And your comments, reading your comments last night and today, oh my gosh, y'all are the best. You are so gracious and loving and can totally feel my pain. I mean, somebody said they were screaming at the screen, and I was like, I could feel it. I could hear you, because I felt it when I was screaming at the screen when I was rewatching it. But I went ahead and posted it because first of all, I want you to know that yes, I am a CM advisor, but I am not perfect and I don't strive to be. I do this because I love preserving my family's memories and I love the relationships of scrapbooking. It is my girl time and it is something I treasure. And I just love it. So that's why I do it. And it's important to me. And I think it's important to show that I am not going to do perfect videos every time. I'm going to try my best. And and sometimes they mess up and it's okay. um, but tonight I am going to do a mulligan and I'm going to share a different sketch with you. It's out of one of the sketch booklets that CM provides. It's the 101 Scrapbooking Ideas. So, and we're gonna do page 40, and it's gonna be a layout, and I'm gonna do it with you now, and I'm hoping it's gonna be better than last night. But if not, we just go with it. So, let's get started and have some fun because that's what scrapbooking's all about, is having fun and enjoying the moment. So this is what you're gonna need. I already went ahead and matted my photos to take some of that time away, but these are all 3¼ inch by 5¼ inch photos on 3½ by 5½ mats, and there's three. This is my in-laws and sister-in-law and her family all live up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And so we went up to Copper Harbor to see how much snowfall, because my girls are from Georgia. We don't know about snowfall. So this is from a trip that we went up there. So this is perfect. I chose the Winter Woods collection because of the brown in the photos and the green. And I thought, I have a lot of browns and greens throughout this album because of where we were in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So this Winter Woods collection is perfect for my UP, my Upper Peninsula pictures. So and it's funny because when this first collection came out, I did not like it, but I went ahead and bought it because it's CM and I love I have to have everything they put out. And I'm so glad I did because it's funny how you eventually always have the pictures that go with the collection. And you just have to wait a little bit. This collection came out years ago, but it's okay. And so let's get started. I'm going to have this green paper is going to be my base. And then I have two more pieces of paper. This is what I use to do my mat. So this is the leftover that I will use. And then another piece of designer paper. And then I have one piece of white cardstock and that's all I need. I have two laser borders that I'm going to use. Instead of doing all these little squares and stuff, I'm using the laser borders because we have them. I need to use them. And so let's get started. So I'm going to get my handy dandy 12-inch trimmer out. Clear my little workspace of all my stuff so you can see it all. And we will be using that 3-in-1 ribbon punch to do a little tag at the end. And then, so the diagonal stripe, it needs to be 10 1/4 by 10 1/4 inch square. So I'm gonna take my arm out and I'm gonna go to 10 1/4. And then when you're trying to make a square, be very careful just to turn it one time. And don't go crazy and go like I did last night and do all kinds of weird things, flipping and turning and oh boy. Thankfully, I didn't have nightmares about it. I just kind of laughed it off. And what you could do, and I'm going to show you this because this is a lot when you have on a layout. I already have a base paper. I'm going to have this paper, and then I'm going to have another piece on top of cardstock. That's 3 layers before you even add the matted photos. So if you want to lighten, because our pages, because we are wallpapering so much, we tend to get them too heavy. So you can't add all the pages. So what I'm going to do is just to make it easy for simple math is I'm going to do a 1 inch and just take 1 inch out in the center. And so you go up to, you're going to look down at 1 inch here, and on the sides of your trimmer, there is a line. And a lot of times it's easier to turn your trimmer, turn your trimmer so that you can see where you're marking at the line. So I'm going to put it at 1 inch. I'm going to start at 1. And since this is 10 1/4, let's do, I'm going to go 9 1/4. So I'm going to go 1 inch down to 9 1/4. And it does not have to be perfect because I'm not really going to be using this inside, but I line it up to the 1 inch again. And you could do anything, but this is just so I save this paper because I'm actually going to use it for an embellishment in the middle. So I go 1 to 9 1/4. And line it up at 1 again. And see, I do turn it on its side because it's easier for me to see the lines on the side. And I do use this technique a lot if I'm using a lot of layers on my layout just to have it thinner and not so heavy. It is nice that CM has lightened the weight of our cardstock. And so then I have, this is going to be my outline there, and I can use this piece for something else in a different layout, or I could use it in this layout for a little flag, which I may, but this is a nice piece to use in another layout. So then we have to cut the cardstock, and the cardstock, I'm doing this white piece right here. On here, it's the yellow, and it's a 10 by 10. So that's easy numbers for me. I used to be really make sure all my layouts were 2-page layouts. And then I realized that I kind of like in my scrapbooking to see some 1-page layouts. And even if they don't coordinate next to each other, they still look amazing. And I don't know if it's just because of the quality of products that we have and how the layouts just are so pretty. I don't know, but it's just, it doesn't bother me anymore. It used to, but it doesn't. So then I'm going to take this and I'm going to make sure it's in the center of my 13-inch mat. And I'm going to line that up. And then this is going to go like that. And so you just see a little bit of that around. Next, I am going to cut this strip right here. And this is 1.5-inch strip. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the 10 inches because I have this banner that goes across, and I measured and I would cut off the snowflakes, and I don't want to cut off the snowflakes because I like that. So I think I'm gonna keep it at 12 inches, but I'm gonna make that be a game time decision. So we're gonna go ahead and cut. This is going to be that bottom part, and that's gonna be 1.5 inches. And I get a question all the time, like, if you have a 1 or 1.5, do you do it on the left-hand side or the right-hand side? The truth is you can do it either way. I've done it both ways. Um, for me, I could go either way and it doesn't bother me. Um, I'm flipping this because I saw a little crease on a little bend on the paper and I didn't like it. But I'm going to measure this twice because this banner or this, yes, 1.5 will be fine. Yeah. 1.5 should be fine. Okay. You know, measure twice, cut once. But if I mess up, it's okay. I have more. Yes, that's going to be perfect. So then that'll go down here. And I might change that a little bit. I think I might. I really, really, really like having doing little edges and stuff. So I'm gonna try something different and show y'all and and decide in a minute. So we're gonna put that in there. This is the different blade. This is a decal blade. I like this when I add just a little bit of texture at the end of on the edge of a strip. So I'm gonna just line this up. And then it just makes it not so straight. And this is gonna be 1.5. So I'm gonna line that up at 1.5. And I think I like that better. The other one was just a little bit too straight. So sometimes I do that, and I'll just save this because this is a great piece that I can add to a layout somewhere else. But I think the little decal um blade is nice. Here's tell you a funny story. My younger daughter was scrapbooking and she loves just taking all kinds of stuff and just making all kinds of layouts and cards and everything. I came in and I had my blades where she had been exploring and did like the perforated blade because she says, look, it adds some texture to it. I was so proud of her. But anyway, let's keep going. So let's put this together. I think this is going to come together nicely. So let's go ahead and do this. I really am. I wanted to do a winter with snowflakes because number one, my girls don't see snow very often. And so of course, I buy every collection for snow that CM offers, and I don't use it very often. So this was a perfect opportunity to use a winter collection. And when I do the big ones like this, I normally use a regular because I'm not going to be moving it that much. But the repo is here, so I'm using it and it's fine. Okay, so now I need to get my little mat. Let's look back at our sketch. So this is going to go like right up here. And see how this has the little dots there? I'm going to show you something I'm going to do with that in a minute. And when you have words that come through, you want to make sure you have a solid piece of cardstock or solid paper behind it so that you can actually see the words printed. Because if not, it's too busy and you can't see it. Okay, so there's that. And I don't like the green there. So that's why I got my hole punch and I'm going to cut out just 2 holes and Put them right here. And then I'm going to take them and put it, I'm putting it on top. You could put it underneath. Let's see what it looks like underneath. Oops. Let's do it this way. Then I know it's going to stick. There we go. I like it underneath. So underneath wins. So we're going to move this little guy. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, put some Reaper right there. I need my handy dandy gadget that I used last night. I'm going to put it there. I like that better. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Then we're going to put our pictures down. Oh, wait, let's do this other border. So this has actually two sides. If you can see, this is kind of a more of a beigey snowflakes, and this has a more white. I'm going to do the more white because I am on top of the brown and I want it to pop, I think. Ooh, no. Ooh. Yeah, I like the popping. Oh, I do like both though. Okay, I'm going to do the popping of the white. The problem with these two-sided borders is when you like both sides, it's quite difficult. Let me see, wrong border. There we go. I was like, that's awfully big. See, I caught myself before I made a big mistake. Okay, I'm gonna put this on here. And this is gonna go just right here. And I am lining it up with these little markings on the mat. So it is helping me line it up a little bit. There we go. And now we need to add our pictures. And I always look for the direction of where people are looking. Okay. This is turning out cute, y'all. Oh, I'm so proud. Okay. This over a little bit. This is why we love repo. Okay, now it's looking good. I'm going to journal about it right here. I still have this little guy, and I have these little stickers. And so what we can do is I am going to use this as a banner coming in. So I'm going to do a 1-inch banner. And I'm just going to guess for now. I'll just do 4 inches because it's easy to work with. And then I'm going to do it by 1 inch, 1 inch here. And when you're cutting something so small, I do push my finger down here so that I can get a good, and then look how easy it is to pull that up. Love it. Okay. So we're going to push this off to the side. Always put the handle down so you don't cut yourselves. And then I have this, my 3-in-1 ribbon punch. And I'm going to slide it right. I love this thing, y'all. So nice. Have it at 1. And this, you cut it a little bit off. Or well, I'll just do it this way. I'll cut enough off. There we go. And it's so small. There we go. Okay. There. And then I have these really great stickers. And we could do winter walks. Trying to decide what I want to do. Let's see. Draw like that. I think it's lost. So we're going to do this. This is kind of small. I like that better because I like how it's white and it pops up. So we're going to save that. Let's put this down. Get over just a little bit. I don't like this, y'all. I'm going to change it. Sorry. This is why we redo things. I don't like the double banner. So I'm going to redo it. And that's okay. So we're going to cut a 4-inch and then a 1-inch. So you're seeing how I'm coming up with my plan and what I like and don't like, and then I'm sharing that with you so you can kind of see my thought process and how I put together one of these sketches, because it's my choice how I want to put it together. I don't have to follow it directly, exactly. It's what I want. So I like this better. So we will do that, and then we have this. I'm gonna cut a little bit off of this. So it's more like 3 inches when it's said and done. I like that better. Put that there. Move that over a little bit. You normally can't do that, but I was very lucky. And then I'm going to those there. And then I've got to have something that comes down here because it has it here. So I'm going to add this little guy. And this is not quite 2 inches, so I need to have a little bit bigger of a piece. Because this is 1.5. So we're going to just kind of eyeball it in the middle. See if it'll work. Done this a few times and it's worked. So we're going to try again. Beautiful. Okay, so then we cut this off. I may have to cut more of that, so we'll just put this over here. And see here, they have it tucked over, but because I'm using words, I don't want to go, so I need to cut this way shorter. So let's cut it a lot shorter. And it's just gonna tuck under there. I want to make sure it doesn't show through those words. And I really, really like this. I don't know if it's gonna work. Nope, it's too big. So too big. Maybe we do this one. Oh, oh, this would be perfect. You know what? Let's do maybe. Nope. You know what I have? Hold on. Have it. Go over to my drawer of wrenches. And cut out some snowflakes. Okay. I think that'll be cute. Okay, let's put these on. Just needed something else, and I might be able to find some words in another collection, but I'm not gonna waste your time on that. Here we go. So this is Winter Woods collection, and it's sketch number 40 in this wonderful handy dandy 101 scrapbooking ideas and sketches that Creative Memories comes out with. And these are all sketches that have been on the CM blog. But this is a layout. So this was my mulligan tonight, y'all. I can put together a layout and not make mistakes. So, but anyway, this is me. If you like these layouts and ideas and products for Creative Memories, and you like see me and my craziness, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to put out more quality content for y'all every week for y'all. After the sizzling summer scrap challenge is over, I hope to continue with all the content. So I hope you have a fabulous evening. Keep scrapping, happy scrapping, and thank you for being so kind and gracious and letting me have my mulligan tonight. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.